Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with another thing older black women should tell younger black women, but don't. Girls, the soft life, it's a scam. Let me explain. The soft life in the context of this overwhelming narrative that social media is pushing, that's the scam. The idea of having a soft life is wonderful. It's something worth pursuing. But if you think it's all about having a man or having a provider or having a certain amount of money or taking luxury trips or having a certain type of apartment or living a certain very specific type of lifestyle, that's the scam. And that's the shit that's being pushed on social media. And you gotta weed through all that shit and really identify what the soft life is and what it means for you. Because on its own, the soft life is very much a pursuable goal. It's something that I think black women in particular need to lean all the way into and really go after. The soft life is about very intentional living. It's about making choices that align with your personality, with your happiness, with your peace, as opposed to conforming to anything that comes from an external source or an external or societally motivated idea. The soft life is about autonomy, yours, not someone else's. The soft life is also about self-care and rest, prioritizing your mental, your physical, your emotional well-being. And you do that by slowing down, by taking breaks, by practicing mindfulness. The soft life is also about finance, but it's not about finance as in you need another man's money or another person's money to spend in order to attain it. It's really about working smarter, not harder, financial planning, and then using your wits and your skills to create a peaceful life where your stress is minimized as much as humanly possible. The soft life isn't really about luxury per se, at least not a luxury bag or a luxury car. There's nothing wrong with those things, but I think the soft life at its core is more about a luxury mindset. And that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with wealth. It's more about finding comfort and peace in small things, quality time with your loved ones, a quiet, leisurely morning routine. And when you have a luxury mindset, those things are appealing to you. You're not constantly chasing after things. Instead, your luxury mindset will emphasize the value and importance of positive experiences. And I think the last piece of the soft life that I would emphasize just in this video is a rejection of that hustle culture, that grind mentality that has been pushed by a lot of entrepreneurs, especially those who've come up in the digital era. And I'm definitely not telling you don't work hard, because you have to work hard if you want anything in this life, especially if, you don't have a trust fund or a wealthy family or a lot of good connections to kind of ease your path in life. You got to work for what you want. And I've worked hard my whole life and my life's not over. So I'm sure my work is not done. But constant work, constant stress, constant sacrificing your personal life, that's not the gag. That's not the move. And that's not necessarily going to get you what you want in the way that you want it. You might get somewhere, but what shape are you going to be in when you get there? How are you going to feel? How are you going to look? What's your mind going to be like? It's probably going to be a rat's nest. Stress is lethal. Stress will age you. It will break your ass down faster than just about anything. When you reject hustle culture in favor of a soft life, stress is your enemy. And so you'll do whatever you can to ease it right on out of your life. But I think social media has led to a lot of us thinking that the soft life is really about things. It's about showcasing a life of ease and leisure. And it's not so much about showcasing it as it is actually embodying it. If you want a soft life, I would definitely say that it's not tied up in you having a specific type of partner. It's not tied up in fulfilling certain cultural or societal expectations like, oh, I sit at home and my husband goes off to work, and oh, he pays all the bills and this and that. You can be a woman enjoying a soft life and give it to yourself. And that's not anything new, hopefully. But for Black women, the soft life is something that we should strive for. Put that at the top of your 2025 New Year's resolutions. If you do that sort of thing, really go after it. Really try to create a life of financial independence, emotional, physical, and mental mental well-being, minimize your stress as much as possible. And the only way you're gonna have that kind of soft life is, yeah, you're gonna have to figure out a way to make money, because I'm not one of these girlies who's about to look you in your damn face and tell you that money's not important, because it is. It's very important. And it definitely can facilitate your way to a soft life. But that's not the only thing, because it's not just about having money. It's about knowing how to manage your money and how to make your money work, stretch, and do the dance for you. And sometimes that's about being frugal. That's about being mindful. That's about following a budget. That's about prioritizing this over that. And we can all do that. And it's important that we do that. In pursuit of a soft life, one of the most important things you can do is say no to other people and sometimes to yourself. Because I'm about to go on a no-buy challenge in 2025, like the whole freaking year. I'm not kidding. I'm not going to buy anything all year unless I absolutely need it. And I'm doing that because I want to refocus my mind. I want to be free of as many distractions as possible so that I can really hone in on what's important. And for me, the soft life, that stress-free ease, that's hugely important for me. So you're probably going to see a chiller Kelly. Your internet auntie is not going to be as strident as she usually is, because that's not what we're about. And I don't think you should be about that either. And I don't think older Black women tell younger Black women that enough, because we don't really know what the soft life is like. We're too acclimated to struggle. We're too acclimated to constantly saying yes to everything and everyone and adding a bunch of burdens to our already overburdened lives. Say no to that. Say no. And don't feel bad about it, because if you want a soft life, say yes to things that enrich you, not that help and enrich somebody else all the time. Start with that. I think you'll like where it goes. And that ends my TED Talk for today. I hope you guys come back tomorrow.